Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa and welcome back to the glorious OverAnalyzed, our fantastic community coaching series. Today, we're going to take a look at a player. As you see this guy, Ranger, go through their statistics, you can see, you know, they were in gold in Season 8. Was that Season 9? Then they get to Plat. They've been in Plat for a few seasons, and this is what the email says. It says, hey, Stylosa, I've been in Plat for a few seasons now, and I want to get out of it. I peaked in Diamond on a Smurf account, but yeah, I'm Plat. Okay, all right. This is a problem I think a lot of players have. They get stuck at a rank and they're like, how do I get out of that rank? Often, it just comes down to thinking like a player who plays in the division above. This sounds really stupid, right? But that's basically the case. A lot of this comes down to positioning. It comes down to understanding team comps. It comes down like target priority. There's loads of things going on. And I think we'll just pause this here because I think, well, we'll let this play because it looks like you're going to set up a trap on the door. Now, talking about things which happen at certain levels in the game, this type of tactic is the sort of thing which happens at certain levels in the game. Now, let's just talk about this and let's just talk about why I don't necessarily think that is a good idea. Now, often, I always ask about this, don't I? What is the plan? So your plan right now is to put a trap on the door to tell the enemy team in their spawn where they can change heroes that you're playing Junkrat. So what do I do as the enemy right now after I'm like, okay, what's my plan? They have a Junkrat. Okay, that's J, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I think I was playing McCree, but now I'm going to play Farah, right? Because Junkrat has just told me that he's on the field. And, well, I think Farah might be a bit good against him. So what I'm trying to say is I'm not saying that'll necessarily happen, but ridiculous. You're giving them more information than... You're basically giving them more value than what you're going to get from a trap on the door, right? Also, if they've got Zarya, she'll just get charge off it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. This, I do not like this. I can see you talking to the team. I guess that you've not recorded your microphone. This is again is something that would happen in Plat, right? Okay, so you've spammed mines into that, then you threw a concussion mine at them. So now you've got no way of rapidly getting out of here. You use another concussion mine to jump back, which is fine. But just watch this. You're dead. You are basically dead. Okay, we're super lucky there, but we've got to go back because this is crap. This is really, really bad. Do not do this because you are basically saying to the enemy team, first of all, hey, I'm Junkrat, my trap's all on the door. And secondly, I'm going to stand in a position where you can kill me. Watch this. Crazy. You will die at any other rank higher than what you're playing at here, right? So, and even at this rank, you should have died. So you threw everything at the door. You've got one concussion mine left. You fall down, you take damage. We put down a concussion mine, and we're going to use this to get out. But the way we use this to get out is completely incorrect because we just bop ourselves up into the air. Now, this is a massive problem. We are so exposed here. It is literally criminal. We're going to take tons of damage. We get hit again. Look at that. We've got 20 health now. This is really bad. We're falling down to the ground. Shots are literally just missing our head. We're super lucky. It sounds like a Hanzo as well. And yeah. Whew, that was not worth what you just did. All you got out of that is 26% ult charge, which, okay, is fine, but you almost died. And one thing we do know, which is literally fact when it comes to Overwatch, well, I'm going to say fact and I'm going to get this wrong. It's either 70 or 80. It might be 60, but I think it's 70% of the time. If it is an imbalance when the team fight breaks out, so if it's a 6 versus 5, the team with 6 will often win. It's like plus 60% chance they will win. So what you do not want to do is die before a fight starts, which is what you were doing. It's so bad. Like, that is so, so bad. I know why you're doing it to try and get ult charge, but don't do it. You should have just stayed in a nice, safe position, maybe where we are right now, although I don't like this position because it's a bit too far forward in the choke, but you're working with the barrier. If you're here, spamming down into the choke, it's fine, or even if you use the high ground behind you, like directly behind, not the stairs where the arrow is pointing to, just to spam down into the choke, then drop off the high ground and get into a safe position. Remember, you Junkrat, right? You can spam from angles where the enemy don't have line of sight on you. And they do have a Farah as well. Okay.
They have 40 PS. They have 30 PS.
So let's just see what you're doing here. We basically work the barrier here, which is fine. This is very forward, isn't it? The Junkrat is not a frontline character. You should be, view yourself as like artillery. You're in a safe position, spamming the choke. You still achieve what you're trying to do here if you're in a safe position. Right? I know the enemy team are dying, but this is very messy. Like this is so bad. Right? We're going to get ourselves killed. I mean, look at our health here. This is a big fat beams area. We've got 42, that's 42 health. This is not good, right? This really isn't good. We shouldn't have done this. We still could have achieved this kill. You know, maybe we wouldn't have trapped the Reinhardt because we had to run forward to throw the trap, but just spamming into the choke would have been effective. Now, we're probably going to die. Yeah, and we did not need to die. We really, really did not need to die there. Right? So that's bad play. Now, if the enemy team's got anything about themselves, maybe they push, they regroup. Look at the respawn timers on the enemy, right? Look at the Reinhardt. He's almost back. He's got half respawn. Hanzo is almost back. Okay, Ashe is almost dead. You're basically going to respawn the same time as Ashe, but Ashe is going to be able to maybe get back before you. Yeah, she should be able to actually with Coach gone. So this is not great. And also we've got our ultimate coming online. So again, another cardinal sin. So what we've seen so far in this game is really bad positioning, really, really risky play, and then dying just as our ultimate's about to come online through bad positioning. All right, let's get stuck back into this. Okay, so I'm just going to take a drink as well. Oh, Lord.
Son, give me orb. Son, give me orb. I'm going to chase it. Oh, okay.
Okay, awesome. Unlucky. Why are we going up here? So the fastest way back to the spawn, back to the point, yeah, would have been to not mess up the first concussion mine in the spawn like you did, would have been to drop the concussion mine as you came out of the spawn and jumped into this direction. And then as you landed over here, right, or well, even not landed, as you're in the air sort of round here, you use your next concussion mine and then you can fire over the top. That's the fastest way back to the point, but it is also quite risky because you don't really know what's going on the point. You're just sort of flying through the air, right? But it still would have been faster than going anywhere over here. Like going over here is just like, it's weird. Maybe unless you're going to, I don't know, conk mine from there over there. I don't know, but it's weird. It's weird. See, yeah, then we just drop down here. It's like, it's weird. Like we're not close enough there to get anywhere with this. So this is kind of a bit of a waste. But again, this just goes back to like, being a platinum player. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. It's just all these little like minor mistakes you won't see better players make, and that's why they go up the ranks. It's not because they're way better than you. They just have slightly better understanding. So this won't get you over the top. Yeah, unlucky. But we do have a Riptide. So let's think about what we're going to do with the Riptide now. So this position here, we've got Pharah above, which is, you know, a bit of an issue. Maybe we could have swapped to counter the Pharah, but to be honest, we've got Riptide, so I'm kind of happy with that. Like, again, what we're doing positioning-wise here. I imagine you're trying to set up for a Riptide, yeah. So what I've got going through my head right now is this must be the position you always go to use Riptide.
Okay.
And you're fixating a lot on Riptide. Now, Riptide is obviously a good ultimate, and let's just look at what's going on here. So we've lost our main tank, but Riptide can completely win this fight for us. So we can see Ana there. So, I mean, we just, in my opinion, we just kill the Ana instantly. Using the ult to kill Ana is fine because we should win the fight. We've also got our coalescence coming through there, which again is fine. The only thing which was a little bit of an issue is you kind of were waiting a very long time to use your ultimate there, and you wasn't really taking part in the fight. The issue with that is the enemy team may have comboed ultimates and killed all of your team. Then you've got a problem, right? Even if you do get a big Riptide, it's not actually going to matter because you're all dead. However, this looks like it's going to work out possibly in your favor. I don't know. So we kill the Ana. This is good. And then we do what every player always does, which really annoys me, is we give up high ground positioning. We were in a really nice position there. We could have spammed this Hanzo, but we're just rushing forward. Okay, we get the kill on him. But look, there's a Roadhog there. And we've actually lost 2 guys as well. I'm sorry, let's just go back. Why leave this position? Why in a million years leave this position? It's a mess on the point. Our Roadhog is using his ult. We've got another player over there. We know the Hanzo's about to come through here. We could spam him in there, right, while keeping this good position, throw concussion mines down, you know, knock other enemy players all over the place. We've got a really good position here. We can't be touched by the enemy unless it's a really good shot of Hanzo. Watch, so see, look, we can see their hog. Their hog is there because our hog has ulted him into the wall. Their Hanzo uses his ultimate through here. We just spam him here. And he can't do anything. He's effectively out of the fight anyway. We don't have to go down there and kill him. Right? And then we worry about Roadhog. Instead, and this again is going back to the decision making, we apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just take a drink. What the hell? I think I'm dying because of what I've had over Christmas. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so we've got tunnel vision. We just want to kill this Hanzo. It's like, you're dying, Hanzo. We kill him. Then we turn around and we're like, oh, it's a Roadhog. We're very lucky that Roadhog didn't hook us and just kill us. And Roadhog actually can't aim, as we would have been dead. Now we're super low. Hopefully you get the health. Okay. So now we take up the position we should have been in. And then we... I don't know what you're doing. Look, what are you doing? This position here, you could have just spammed the Roadhog from the high ground there. Running up to a Roadhog is really strange because that's his effective range and he will just delete. You've got 62 health. We also need healing really bad. Right, we've got it. Okay, going back to spamming the choke. Again, going a bit far forward, although we might be able to get Anna. Nice. Okay, the dragon becomes me apparently. This looks like a typical pro Genji moment. And the reason why I'm going to say that, let's just go forward so we can see a bit more. I guess we can kind of see what's happening here. So it's a mess down there. This Genji has killed the Ana, and now he's just dived into the whole enemy team by their spawn. This is not a good plan, right? The reason why this is really, really bad, so we always talk about this, don't we? What's the plan? The reason why this is bad for this Genji player is he should wait until the enemy team engage, then he should blade, and then he should be looking to blade the back line, kill the Ana, kill the Zen, or whatever, get in and kill the squishes. What he's doing here is having a mad rush of blood to the head. Killed Ana. So now, even though Ana's dead, which basically means the push is over, I'm going to commit my ultimate to the enemy team, which is not great. But also it's doubly not great because the enemy team are all together. So there's a very high chance that the enemy kill the Genji. And the Genji's basically thrown away his ultimate. Even if he kills everybody, he's still thrown away his ultimate because he should save this when the enemy push around the corner here and then we properly engage them. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Instantly dead. Now, let's take a look at how... That's actually pretty poetic, isn't it? Now look at our positioning. We are way out of position here. We're like... We're just... I don't know what we're doing. I think we've got tunnel vision again. So this is really, really bad. We need to look for disengaging. Don't think we have a conk mine to get out, and we're dead. Now I'm really worried. Look at the kill feed. I'm really super worried here because this should not have happened. We should not have got to this point where... you have killed yourself. Whatever, the Genji's mad. Genji was discorded and then just shot in the face and slapped by Hanzo. Yeah. Okay, but he was swapping anyway. Genji was swapping anyway. Yeah, so we've wasted our concussion mines again, haven't we? Trying to get out of the spawn here. And it looks like we're going for this jump again, which is not great. So that first concussion mine you put down was fine, but it should have been taking you this direction. Then we concussion mine again, and then we go over here, right? To get back quicker. That's basically what we do. This is weird. Because what are we doing here? We're like walking around, taking the scenic route back to the point. Okay, play with the barrier. Play with the barrier. We could play with the barrier, couldn't we? We've almost got ultimate again. Ah, this is so bad. We're going back because you're probably dead again. Watch this move, right? So I just want to say here, your Junkrat play is actually pretty good. Your positioning is horrifically bad. And your little decision-making is really, really bad. And that's why you're in Plat. This scenario here is such a simple scenario to read. We have a barrier. They have a Roadhog and all their team. We are Junkrat. We are good at spamming this choke. So what we're looking to do is go over here where it's safe behind the barrier and spam the choke. That's it. That is all we're looking to do. But look at your decision making here. It's so crazy. It's like we jump down. Okay, I go to the barrier. So I know I should be there. Throw my trap, whatever. Then
try to keep this.
And walk forward with a Roadhog standing right next to me. I get hooked and I'm dead. Actually, I'm really lucky. I escape.
Farah's gonna ult. Careful. Farah's gonna ult right now. She's one. Far low. Far low.
I seen you talk there on chat, so I guess you're going to Riptide again, considering you're going back to your favorite Riptide position, which isn't bad because I mean the enemy team are not punishing you.
Nice.
Again, we're spending a lot of time. Right. So again, in this position, it's still really juicy because, I mean, there's Zen and Ana there, which I think are probably about to die. We have lost Orisa, whatever. So this actually is really good play. I do like this. By you concealing your position, it's allowed you to do what I think is about to happen. Yeah. Yeah, Zari's won. Their Hanzo, he's dead. Okay, cool.
All right, Junkrat.
That was good. You seem happy with yourself because you're jumping about. Now, you see, I don't mind this now, spamming the spawn when it's safe to do so, but Also, look at the time. It's 52 seconds, right? We don't really want to be here, do we? This is not good. By the car was okay, but being there... we're really lucky. We are super lucky there. Oh, God. We're super, super lucky. Look at this. If this was the old Roadhog, you're going over there and you are dead, right? So you're very lucky. This is Roadhog 3.5 or whatever the hell we're on now. That's super lucky. Okay. All of the team here being so far forward is weird because we're not playing with our Orisa barrier. We're just taking pointless damage. Right, Orisa... Oh, it's Reinhardt now. So Reinhardt has got the barrier in front of us. Well played by that Ryan player, realizing his team are so brainless, they want to run forward and fight in the choke without his barrier. Do not do this. Play with the tank. See, you don't have to be this close. This is really triggering me, this is.
Pull back, shield's going down.
Good call off the Ryan, though, saying that his shield's breaking.
Yeah, pretty pissed again.
Right, look, I'm just going to pause this now. We just need to talk again. What the hell is the plan here? What's the plan? Read what's going on. The enemy team are pushing, right? We've almost got a Riptire, right? We're looking to farm Riptire and then kill them again in the same way you've killed them twice before. That's all we're looking to do. So I don't really like this going behind. I would have gone and took the high ground or gone back into the caf. Or the cafe. We're common where I'm from, ladies and gentlemen. Going to the caf. Yeah, let's go to caf.
Oh, of course.
All right. Cool, whatever. So...
Good. Farah's going to have her ultimate. Be careful.
This guy's obsessed with Farah's ulti.
She'll use it any second now.
I mean, you just Riptire here. I assume you will, because we've basically won. They've lost like half their team. Good old Riptire position. Let's go Riptire. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Nice.
while I think you're probably thinking like, wow, I had such a great game there. You did in parts, but there's lots of weird, strange mistakes. The worst thing was the start of the round, because I would have killed you if I was on the Hollywood defense team, the attacking team there. I'd have just killed you straight away out of the spawn, and I'd been like, what a feeder. And then we would have just pushed forward and then like took the point. Don't do that, right? Even though you had a decent game once it started to get rolling, you just would have been dead at the start of the game. Okay, so we're on attack now. Let's see what we do with this. Let's skip forward. We're going for... Guess we're going for Doomfist.
You say, can I?
Okay, whatever. Let's just go forward to the start. All right, let's take a drink. Oh. Okay, looks like we're going for McCree. All right. What? 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 What are you doing? Why are we brainlessly walking out the spawn and just taking massive damage? You're so lucky there. Genji reflected that fire strike, because that would have hit you. Then that would have hit you. Then that would have killed you. Right? What? Play with the Reinhardt. Listen, if you're playing McCree, play with your tank. You're so vulnerable as McCree. Like, what is... This is really triggering me. Excuse me, what is behind you? There is a Reinhardt barrier behind you, and you're just rushing forward in front of the barrier. What are you doing? And we're taking a lot of damage here. We're super lucky. Okay, now Reinhardt's in position. Okay, let's talk about this new McCree, because it is right click. The damage you do off the right click is phenomenal. So what we're looking to do in this situation is this enemy Reinhardt barrier. As we move around with our Rein, you can output 660 damage into that barrier instantly, pretty much. You've got all your tools available. You've got your roll available. So all you're looking to do is fan the hammer immediately, roll, fan the hammer again, and then just start fire and then reload and fan the hammer again. I guess you could. That's what we're looking to do. So let's see what you do. Primary fire here is not optimal. Yeah, so primary fire is not optimal. The flash was nice. Nice touch. Then we've fan the hammer. So again, you see these like little mini mistakes. It's such a really simple thing to do. Just to fan the hammer, roll, fan the hammer, reload, fan the hammer. That was it. But instead it was shoot, 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 flash, shoot, shoot. Oh, a bit of fan the hammer. Weird, like not optimal at all. Okay, nice. I've got an issue with this, again, because we're not playing with our tank. I think Yeah, I mean, what you're trying to do there is just get a
Dead.
kill with
Let's go.
flashbang, right?
Careful with Symmetra turret.
This position here is where we should be. We have no need to go anywhere else. And we should have waited for our Reinhardt. Like, I know our Ryan is just charged in there like a madman. He's over there somewhere. But if we'd maintained this position here, we wouldn't have taken this damage. Our Ryan, okay, he's charged in whatever. But we're sitting here and we can just start shooting away, shooting away, shooting away, shooting away. Maybe someone comes in there shooting. We can just start farming people. That's what McCree's about. You get into a position and you start doing damage. Your positioning is weird. Right, kill the turret. Why are we... Like, there is a turret. I can hear the turret about to discharge next to us. Why are we going into the turret to take damage? That was bad. Like, that was a real positional problem. If you just held the position, you could have just sat there and farmed and farmed and farmed and farmed, and it all would have been fine. But instead, we rolled around, kind of did nothing, punched the turret, then died. To a turret we knew was there, and then took more damage from the sim. Although, this fight is still kind of going in our way. Alright, so I'll show you where I want you to be. Not really here. Again, sort of 5 meters back this way, and then we just shoot. Like, what can these guys do to us? Maybe the Torb kills us. Maybe she hits us with a right click. This is not going to do anything to us. But we can sit there and just shoot the crap out of them. Instead, we're rolling forward, going for a flash. And don't be afraid to fan the hammer into a flash, honestly. Because it does so much damage now, you'd be crazy not to do it. Okay. We don't need to... Right, this is it. We do not need to go any further forward here at all. We can just sit here and kill everybody. Okay, well identified. Nice. Nice. Right, this is iffy, isn't it? We need to get health, don't we? Look, we've got 42 health. So let's just see what you do. My priority now would be to get health. There's a sim. This is going to be risky. 2 nice hits. If we just roll into that, that is really unlucky. Oof. Oh,
Cap point.
Okay, that was unlucky. I don't know. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there and say you was in a bad position. So, whatever. But
no, I can't.
Retreating back to your team was probably the option there instead of going forward. But hey, looks like our team have won anyway. So who cares? Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, hi. I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. This was an interesting game because I think this was typical of what happens in Platinum a lot of the time, where you've got good players, but the players make a lot of really weird decisions, and those decisions will cost you against better players. So when you inevitably get to that point where you're playing against diamond players and you try to pull the Junkrat, I'm going to mine your spawn door and then spam you in the spawn from a really dangerous position and then use my concussion mine to try and get away, they'll kill you. And then you lose that game. And then you drop down in rank again, back to this more comfortable position where you can get away with that. It's all about breaking these bad habits. When you break the bad habit, you will just become a better player. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I will catch you lot on the next one. Toodaloo.